Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Interesting NPCs. After 4 months, I'm back. We are currently staying at Winking Skeever, and apparently there was this guy who was running scared telling everybody he has a problem. We're gonna talk to him and meet here. What the hell? That wasn't part of the script. What is going on? Cut! Alright, take 2. Romarin, could you sit down please? Be professional. You're making me nervous. Sit! Sit! Okay, sit over here then.
Why not?
Are you the guy?
Anything else?
Okay, tell me what ails you. Oh wait, you're not the guy? Who are you? Who is this guy? Cut! Take 3, rolling. 3rd time is the charm. He looks like our guy. Are you the guy? Yeah, okay. So, tell me my friend, I got your message, what's going on? Let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll.
I'm getting on the first boat out of this accursed province.
Why? What are you so afraid of? Did you kill a chicken?
It was a cabin somewhere on the north bank of the White, near Riverwood.
Okay.
A kind old lady was living there. Or so I thought. She let me stay the night, but told me not to go into the cellar. Naturally, I got curious.
Oh wow, did you go through her sex toys? Was she a dominatrix? What else did you find over there?
There was all sorts of oddities in there. I think she was a witch or a necromancer or something.
A dominatrix
In
necromancer.
any case, I got out of that cellar and never stopped running.
Aren't you a bit overreacting? She was just a horny old woman. You don't need to leave the country for that.
I don't know about you, but I've got to get as far away from Skyrim as possible.
Okay, suit yourself. But what do you want to escape? There are other means to survival, like putting on a smiley face and making an old woman happy.
I know. I considered going to a face sculptor, but she refused to work with me. You can try her if you want. She lives in some hole in the ground over in Markarth.
Okay, don't you worry about that. I'll take care of it, George. You don't mind if I call you George, right? Since you're like Curious George? Alright. But you take care of yourself.
Safe journeys.
I guess we're done here, right? He went to a face sculptor to put a smile on his face and
What do you
she
need?
refused.
Should
No,
we
that's
get moving?
comedy. That could be a good TV show, right?
I'm right behind you.
I know. Okay, let's see. In a cabin. Alright. Time for adventure! Okay, so basically she's a dominatrix. And I don't understand why he was so scared of her. I mean, I can handle a dominatrix. I'm a beautiful warrior, and that cabin looks suspicious, right, Misha? Okay. Oh, there she is. Huh. That doesn't look like a dominatrix.
This cabin has holes in the roof. Where does he sleep when it rains?
That's a good point. She probably has an umbrella. Hello. Hi. I'm here to investigate a sexy dominatrix necromancer. Oh, what the hell? What the fuck?
You should never have had it.
Oh, wow. A giant spider? Here? Was that one of your sex pets? Wow, lady, you really got quite an imagination when it comes to sex fantasies. Okay, as I was saying, I'm a mercenary hired to investigate some suspicious necromantic activities here.
It's so nice to have a
So if you
visitor.
don't mind, I'm gonna go take a look at your cabin.
It's tough just scraping by out here, but
Okay.
I make do.
I guess.
I get so lonely out here.
I don't know
It's
what
so
that
nice
means,
to
but
have a visitor.
I'll take that as a yes, okay? Wow, she wants to fuck me. Romarin, get over here. Don't leave me alone with her. Wow, look at the size of that soul gem. Just some books and a bow and a soul gem. Nope, I'm not gonna think about what she's doing with that soul gem. Okay, Romarin, let's recollect everything that George said. He said he got into the cabin and there was a cellar. Let's look for the cellar. Although, if you wanna
Should we
play
get
with that
moving?
soul gem, feel free to do that. I'm not gonna judge you. No?
Alright then.
Yeah? Okay. That's a nice view, actually. Imagine waking up every day and looking at that. It makes you love nature despite what it did to you. There's a cellar. Okay, Romarin, keep an eye out. I'm picking the lock right here. Boom. So this must be the cellar. I don't see any vibrators, dildos, or chains, or handcuffs, or whips, or a gimp. Ah, enchanting table. Look at all that water on the floor. She really should consider fixing her roof. I mean, look at that. Water just leaking everywhere. A note. Helga dear, why do you hesitate? You can feel the power coursing in your blood. You have only to reach out and grasp it. Renounce that boy of yours and come. Come live with me in the forest. My sister will be here soon. Together, we can form a proper cabin, and your training will truly begin. Worst recruitment letter ever. I guess she should have just sent a pamphlet in the mail. What do you think? Just some ruined books. Paralysis. Poison. Nice. But I don't want to steal anything. The Paper Mirrors, Volume 1. Alright, I guess we should read that somehow. Apparently when you go investigate a cellar, you have to read a book. The hero was curious. It was not an uncommon affection for people her age. But for Brenda the Tigress, it was... Wait, what? What the hell is my name doing in this book? And it is describing what's happening right now. But for Brenda the Tigress, it was almost a sickness. It was the reason she stole into the witch's cabin. And it was the reason she was reading the book now. For what were books but another kind of door? And to open them was to open a world of possibilities. In Skyrim, Brenda the Tigress had opened many doors like this one, and they all made the same promise. Behind it were tales of conspiracy, tragedy, valor, sacrifice, and sometimes even love. The more doors you opened, the further you descended, losing yourself in every chamber, every corner of every room. But alas, behind this door, she found neither knights nor sorcery, noble nor thieves. There were no clashes between light and dark, sword and shield, earth and sky. All she found was an empty room, save for a single object placed in the center, a mirror. It is not to say it was an ordinary mirror. The surface was fluid, almost as if it were about to spill out of its thick brass frame. If it did move, it moved slowly, yet it could hardly be called calm. It was thick, cold, and most of all, murky. Now, the wise adventurer might turn away from such an ominous thing, but the curious one can't resist taking a peek. As for what Brenda the Tigress saw, suffice to say she wasn't entirely sure. However, weeks later, long after she closed the door and continued on her adventures, Brenda the Tigress couldn't help but feel a hint of recognition when she walked into the Wind Peak Inn and approached the stranger by the wall. "What are you looking at?" the man asked, bending his lips into a scowl. Brenda the Tigress tried her best not to smile. Somehow she already knew the man's name, his occupation, and why he was standing there. In short, Brenda the Tigress knew exactly what she was looking at. What she didn't know was how. "Your name is Theron, I take it?" she said. "I'm here about the job." Okay, I guess I'll take the book, and I'm gonna confiscate everything the witch has. By the way, Roman, I'm not stealing them, okay? I'm just confiscating these items. If I get my hands on the bastard who put my name in that book, how the fuck is that even possible? Is somebody spying on me? Okay, let's go arrest the witch. Remember, Rumarin, we need her alive. I need her to talk.
What do you need? Anything else?
Stop! You're under arrest by the order of the Jarl. Come quietly, or face Romarin's dagger. Oh no.
Victory is ours. I've always wanted to say that.
Nice going, Romarin. Now
What
we're
do you
never
need?
gonna know what that old witch was up to.
Okay.
Don't say okay, just pick that book up.
Anything else?
No, I don't need anything else, and thanks to you, we're never gonna know what the witch had to say about the book.
So the sweet old lady turned out to be a witch. Well, at least she wasn't eating children and raising their corpses like in the stories.
Maybe she actually cut children into pieces. Maybe this too is a child. I better confiscate that too. Maybe I'll eat it later. Yeah. And then we're gonna go to Dawnstar to Wind Peak Inn. Let's see if the book is actually describing the future too. What does she have on her? Oh, just a bunch of crap. Yeah, next to your sexy spider. You dick. B.B.SH, how are you, my friend? Can we go for a ride?
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Dawnstar.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Thank you, my friend. He's such a nice guy, B.B.SH.
Hope you're not getting too wet back there.
Oh no, I love rain. It makes my shirt wet, and it makes me look sexy. Ah, I love this song. Here we are, Dawnstar. You ready for this, Romarin? Hey, Misha. Oh, hey, Khajiit, cats. I love cats. Hey, I want to talk to you.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
How do you know that?
Take a
Maybe I
look.
want to smuggle somebody out of the city. Okay, do you have soul gems? Yay!
In the meantime, all I ask is you remain
Yeah,
strong and put your trust in
Oh
Lady
yeah,
Mara.
I would put my trust on these. Oh no, my bad. Bye. Let's kill time here. It's too crowded. Hey, I need a room. Alright. Now it's time. Hey, out of my way, jerk. There's our guy. There he is. Oh yeah, baby. Warm them up for me. Warm them good. Oh yeah. Alright.
What are you looking at?
Okay. What was I supposed to say? Oh yeah. Your name is Theron, I take it? I'm here for the job.
Oh yeah? You're a bit scrawnier than the way Argus described you.
Wait, what?
But I'll be your weakling's uncle the day he tells it true. I suppose the snowback didn't bother to tell you what the job's about either. Don't worry, it ain't a long story. Follow me.
Okay. Alright, let's... Romarin, let's act casual. Yeah, we're just casually walking.
That's better. Gotta love that fresh winter air.
Yeah?
Now, about the job. I doubt Argus told you this, but I used to be a bandit. Had a crew that numbered 24 not a month ago.
24?
We were making good coin, raiding caravans and the occasional mine, until one of them decides he wants a bigger slice of the pie. My slice. Don't know how we convinced the others, but about 6 of them made rounds around the camp, cutting throats. All my men dead as dog meat. Wolves outside must have smelled it too, because they started howling. It was them beasts that gave me enough time to figure out what was going on and slip out the back way. Funny part is, I'd been nagging the boys to kill those things for weeks.
That only means you're a terrible leader. I suppose you want revenge then. You managed to escape with your life. Now you want to go on a suicide mission?
Suicide mission. Argus told me you were good. The best. But I suppose his word ain't worth the bucket I piss in. Don't worry, it ain't just us. I've got a couple more stops to make. You head on over to Redoran's retreat, but don't go in until I get there.
Aye, whatever, mate. We'll see you there, I suppose. You know what, Romarin? I don't trust this guy. Would you trust a guy with unusual haircut and a pussy mark on his face?
We heading out? Let me just conjure
You
up
wanna
the
head out
energy.
there? Alright, here we are. Redoran's retreat. Okay, so you're gonna have to stick to me like glue. I don't trust these guys.
Redoran's retreat. Is that like House Redoran? I didn't know there was a clan in Morrowind completely devoted to banditry.
Yeah, funny. You're a funny guy, Romarin. Just keep quiet.
Good. You're all here. The plan's simple. We go in and kill everything on 2 legs. Except for the chief. I'll have him crawling on all 4s. Any questions?
Nope.
Yeah, boss, I got a question. What if they have dogs? Wouldn't they be on 4 legs instead of 2? Would you want us to spare them, seeing as they ain't but stupid mutts?
Seriously?
I'm confused as well. You say kill everything on 2 legs, but don't that include us?
You idiots! Just kill everything in the cave, except the 4 of us. Got it?
Oh, great. We got the 3 stooges here. Well... What are you guys looking at? Oh, you're waiting for me to go on ahead. Okay. Shh! Just stick close to me and don't make a sound. Okay? Alright. I mean, how hard can it be?
Never enough gold. Just need... Now
Oh shit. Oh, nice, Romarin.
Ooh, I think I hurt my finger. Not from that fight, mind you, but earlier from pulling a hanger.
Oh no, they saw us. Hey! Sneaking increased. Oh. Oh, you're dead. Anybody else? Hello? Is there anybody whose parents are siblings? No? Okay. Yeah, didn't think so. Okay. Whoa, dude! Sexual harassment! Jeez. Oh, great. Come on, dickheads. Oh wow, that must be the boss. Hail the new bandit chief.
Just stand still.
Just die already.
That takes care of that.
Here, I'm cutting off your soul. Alright. Oh, shiny chest. Okay, who would put a fucking bear trap right in front of a chest? What if somebody wants to loot something? What if the owner wants to get something from the chest? Huh. Okay, let's see what we have in this chest. Oh, nothing. And a kindergarten picture. That's nice. Probably one of these bandits had a child and he was like, Daddy, Daddy, I made a picture for you. And he was like, that's nice, my precious. I'm gonna put this in my treasure box and never look at it. Oh, there's a book. And some gold. I'll loot that later. The Paper Mirror, Volume 3. Okay, let's take that.
Talos's beard. I hardly recognize the place. Is that a sodding book on the table? No, this is more like it. Every one of these things has a story. Take this pendant, for example. Got it off a carriage moving a noble's family to solitude. It was locked in a safe, you see, and try as we might, nobody could crack it. This noble, he tried to bargain with me, saying he'd open the safe if I spared his blushing bride. So I said, sure, a deal's a deal. Open the safe and I won't lay a hand on your girl. Of course, never said anything about my men.
Oh, you fucker.
Anyway, the funny part is I couldn't pawn it with the bloody inscription on the back. To my darling Cassandra. I couldn't even just married a girl named Helga. Of course, I blame Argus. If he was half the fence he claimed to be, he could sell the thing for twice what it was worth. Not that I need to tell you, seeing as how you used to work for him. Where did you say you two met, anyway?
Oh no, please don't kill me, sir. I can explain. Argus is my cousin's wife's uncle's nephew.
You think you're funny? We'll see who's laughing when you're knee-deep in your entrails.
Bring it on, dickheads. Ow.
Victory is
That's for
ours.
Cassandra's lover, you jerks. All too easy. Oh, I guess this belongs to me. I need to further my investigation, asshole. The Paper Mirror Volume 2. Let's finish it with speed reading.
Javid was always a clever one, sharper than Skyforged steel, they used to say, and that went double for his smithing work. When Earl and Greymane fell ill one season, many of the boys joked that Javid ought to take his place. You never want to follow a legend, the Red Guard quipped. You want to follow a poor fool who tries. Theron, by contrast, was a bandit's bandit. His face cut out from the sketch of a wanted poster. He was stronger than the others, meaner than just about anyone, and would have been chief had the clans not agreed to follow the elf. When the wood elf turned himself in, it was Javid who warned him things would go sour. They relied on the elf for everything, for planning and coordinating the raids, to rationing out the spoils. When he was in charge, they operated like a proper guild. Without him, they were just bandits. Still, becoming chief of the clan was something Theron had wanted for years. If he passed on the opportunity now, he might never get another chance. Besides, Theron suspected the wood elf was hardly the genius Javid made him out to be. After all, if he was really so smart, why did he turn himself in? The grumbling started almost immediately. The wood elf always knew the schedules, the number of the guards, and the valuables they were carrying. Under Theron, the boys would stand outside for days in the rain and not a single carriage would come by. Theron had also promised the men larger cuts, since the spoils were divided with townfolks. Yet, while the cuts were larger, the howl was but a pittance of what it used to be. One carriage was completely empty, save for a single book. The night of the coup, Theron had fell asleep, trying to read the book. The first time, he skipped to the end, and the part about the rope. This time, determined to read it cover by cover, he never made it past the first page. Still, the words of the Red Guard echoed in his mind long after he had drifted into Vermina's embrace. You never want to follow a legend, you want to follow a poor fool who tries. It was the wolves that woke him up, but it was the words that warned him about the danger. Scrambling to his feet, he could hear his attackers making their way down to his tunnel. Without a second thought, Theron rushed behind the cooking pit and tugged up the rope. At the rear of Redrun's retreat, there is a large shaft that stretches to the surface, presumably dug out to rescue miners in the event of a collapse. Earlier that day, Theron had tied a rope to the base of the tree and dropped the other end down to the hole. He never told the others. He wasn't entirely sure why, but it saved his life. It wasn't long before Theron began plotting his revenge. Javid was clever, but not much of a fighter. Theron was confident that a handful of men was all that was required to take back the hideout. The problem was finding the man he could trust. It was one of his old fences, Argus, who offered to help. Javid had refused to deal with the Nord until he lowered his rate, whereas Theron never was one to argue over numbers, had always lifted up to the smuggler's discretion. Argus also had a reputation for working fast, something Theron appreciated given the situation. Regardless, not even Theron expected the stranger to walk into the Windpeak Inn, only days after Argus promised to deliver her. What are you looking at? Theron asked, bending his lips into a scowl. He didn't like the stranger. There was something about her that reminded him of Javid. Maybe that was a sign, but of what he didn't know. Your name is Theron, I take it? The stranger said. I'm here about the job.
Okay, so I suppose that explains how he got himself into this situation. Let's just read the next book. Hopefully we get some insights about what's going on.
Theron looked at the assortments of bedrolls, dressers, and barrels scattered across the living quarters. The place was a mess, but not in the way that he remembered. The bedrolls were facing the wrong way. The meat had been swapped out for ale. It was a banded lair, alright, the same as all the others, but entirely different. Talos's beard. I hardly recognize the place. Is that a studying book on the table? He said, returning to the things he did recognize. Weapon rocks, purses full of gold, and a few trophies from back when the crew was whole. Every one of these things have a story, he said, beaming like a proud father whose children had just come home. Take this pendant, for example. Got it off a carriage moving noble's family to solitude. It was locked in a safe, you see, and try as we might, nobody could crack it. This noble, he tried to bargain with me, saying he'd open the safe if I spared his blushing bride. So I said, sure, a deal's a deal. Open the safe and I won't lay a hand on your girl. Of course, I never said anything about my men. There was something about the way Theron chortled that bothered Brenda the Tigress. It was a bestial laugh, the kind of foul grunt that makes you forget he was once a man. It was the same laugh that haunted the writer's dreams, even now, alone at his table in Castle Door Dungeon. It crawled over his bones, reminding him of that horrible night. It was a laugh that shrunk his very soul. Anyways, the funny part is, I couldn't pawn it. Theron continued, with a bloody inscription on the back, to my darling Cassandra. Why couldn't he have just married a girl named Helga? For Theron, there was a point to this story. It was Argus who told him the pendant couldn't be fenced, and it was Argus who sent him a letter the day before. The sellsword he had promised Theron would not be coming. The North had failed to come through once more. The question was, who was the imposter who claimed otherwise? Theron approached the stranger with his hand shadowing his sword hilt. Of course, I blame Argus, he said, If he was half the prince he claimed to be, he could sell the thing for twice what it was worth. Not that I need to tell you, seeing as you used to work for him. Theron's lips twisted into a rictus. His blood was still simmering from having killed Javid. And now, there was another traitor he needed to deal with. Where did you say you two met anyway?
Well, that was convenient. I don't think these guys would be needing these anymore. Rubies, gold, bear pelt, sapphire. Okay, so I guess next we need to go to Solitude! Hello, guard. Hey, Captain. Oh, they have a meeting over there. Okay. Going to the dungeon! You know the second book mentioned about an elf, a really smart elf which turned himself in? Hopefully we can find him here. It wouldn't hurt to meet that guy too. But first thing is first, let's just find the 4th edition of Paper Mirror book. With any luck, we can actually catch the guy who's writing the book right here.
What are you doing that for?
Hey, who said that? Hello? Oh, great, we got talking walls. Hello? Ah, damn, we bloody missed him. Okay, the Paper Mirror Volume 4.
The writer stared at the final page, the ink dripping from the quill. The fire from the hearth crackled behind him. Further down the dungeon, the guard made his nightly rounds, his boots rapping against the smooth stone. All around him, time moved, but his hand stood still, unable to place a period at the end of it all. For the first time, the surface of the mirror looked serene. In the past, every sentence would swell into a towering wave, guiding the protagonist forward. Now, not when the most violent prose could produce a ripple. The writer should have been relieved. Theron was dead, and he died by the writer's hand. The bastard could never again see the light of day, but neither would Cassandra. The writer laid his dagger on the table, the edge brimming with fire. Beside it, the quill laid languidly in the inkwell, promising a storybook end. Would the conclusion come with a stroke of a pen or a slit of the wrist? The writer could only shake his head. He had little trouble fashioning the ending of the other characters, yet he struggled mightily to write his own. One last time, his hand reached forward when his thoughts turned not to Cassandra, but the protagonist of the story. It was an old writer's habit to think of the beginning when he was so close to the end. Perhaps he thought there was another choice beyond the one mirror presented, the same one the writer proposed to Brenda the Tigress as the wiser course of action when she entered that deemed cellar so many moons ago. Perhaps he could simply turn away.
Okay, as it turned out, somebody actually used my entire body to kill others. I have been used. I feel like emotionally I got raped many times in different locations. I feel violated. Romarlin, how could you let that happen? I gotta go take a shower right now. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Skyrim Interesting NPCs. Have a good day or night, or whatever it is, your time zone. Goodbye.